Hello, welcome to Natural Music. We are going to start the song Goodbye World Goodbye. You should have just heard the demo of it, and it's an advanced solo, and at least it is for me. I made it up, and it still took me a little bit of time to learn it. So let's dive right into the intro. We're in the key of C. It's 4/4 time. It's fast, but it's a lot of fun. So we're going to come in on the G chord, and we're going to do a G7. So let's go over the left hand, kind of the rhythm we're going to create. So the intro is this real quick, so that way you can remember. Okay, so we're going, but the left hand after that starts, it does the little walk up with your right hand, and we're gonna slide to G, A, and then B flat there. So we're sliding from this G flat to G. So it'll go with that right hand, which we'll go over in a second. So we're gonna go, but instead of hitting that B with what the right hand does, we're gonna start rhythm. And this is gonna kind of, we have to go for a light, quick rhythm. It's like kind of like a chop guitar. We don't have, at least I don't have time to windshield wipe this the whole time. If you can do that, by all means, my left arm will wear out. So I kind of go for a lighter rhythm here, and I just take the chord. So here's a G7, and D, F, G, and B. And I'm just gonna hit whatever's in my pinky, which is the D in this chord, and then I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm creating this. Real nice and snappy. Okay? So we're doing that on a G. So we go. So a couple measures, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it goes to a C chord. So we'll just play a regular C, C, E, and G. Same thing there. We'll go. I think we get one measure out. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to go to an A7. This is, this is like the end of the intro and, end of the chorus, probably verse. This is the same chord progression that it takes place quite a bit. We're going to go to this A7, A, C sharp, E, and G. And we're going to go pinky in the A, C sharp, E, and G. With the rest of the fingers. Here we go. So far we got C. All right. And then we're going to go to a D7. So D, F sharp, A, and C. Play a couple of those. I think it's one measure. And then we're going to go back down here to this G. You can play the G7 if you want to. I think I just played a G. So D, G, and B, and go. So D7. All right. So here's the whole left hand, nice and slow. We're on G7. Now C to A7, D7 to G, 2, and then we're going to go to a C, but there's a lick. Since it requires both hands, we'll go over that together. So, okay, so there's the left hand to the intro, and that rhythm is going to be held throughout the whole song. We're just going to take chords and just create that nice snappy rhythm. The right hand, the walk up, we're going to take a full G chord, G, B, D, and G, roll it down real quick, or you can just hit it, but I kind of like to roll it down as you're rolling up here. You're doing this together. When you hit the A down here, we're hitting an A octave. So this G is G, B, D, and G, and then A octave, then B flat octave. And then when you get to the B octave, we're going to fill it in and make a rootless G7 chord. So we're going to leave the G out of it and play octave B, D, and F. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Like that. So we're going to go. All right. All right, so far we got. All right, so we're going to go, let's do it up speed. All right. So after that B there, we're going to go to an A here, A octave. All right. So, and then we're going to go, and then we're going to go G octave, then we're going to F sharp octave. So back to G. So we got A octave, G, F sharp, G, A flat or G sharp, whatever you want to call it. And then we're going up to an A chord. And so, and I'm just going to play 3 notes of this A. I'm going to do A octave to keep the octave thing going, and then C sharp. Because then I'll go down and play an A7 right after that and play the G. It goes. Or you can add that E in there, roll it up. But you can just do this. So far we got. Okay, so one thing you can do on that G is I added the C and the E in there, and I kind of rolled it down, if you want to, or you can just hit the octave G. So I went. Right here is C. See how I did that? All right, so let's do that nice and slow with the left hand. So right there is where we go to C down here. So I'm gonna go. And then there's where we go to the A. You can see when we make that A. So. And then when we go to that D in the left hand, the D7, we're gonna play a D9 here, which has got the 7, and that makes that 2 note in the D chord a 9. If you don't understand that, that's fine. Here's the notes. F sharp, A, C, and E. Kind of a jazzy chord. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, like that. Go down to a G7 when we change it G here. We're gonna play F, B, and D. So this D, hit it twice. That G7, F, B, D. That D9. All right. So nice and slow, everything together. So we're kind of ending on this D down here because we're going. See how that is? And we just kind of sustain it. Not for very long because now we're going to play this lick. All right. So what that is kind of a double-handed thing. It's not as hard as what you might think it would be if you're not used to playing that kind of, I guess, percussive or rhythmic kind of lick. So we're taking a C chord basically, but we're going to just kind of shell it out with some bluesier notes. And we're going to take a G, and then we're going to play this E flat or D sharp and slide it up to an E. It's like we're correcting, like, ooh, meant to play the E, not the E flat. So we're going to go, and then we're going to hit the C note in there. And you can release these when you do that. And then we're going to hit the G down here in the left hand. So. And you see how that's a C chord like this with the octave G, and we're just sliding that. We're just playing around with that chord. All right. And then we're going to take, like it's a 7, like a C7 here, and we're going to play notes of that. We're going to play G, B flat, and C. We're going to play around with that. So far we got. And then we're going to play E and B flat, and then G. So real slow. And you got to move that left hand out of the way, because you're going to hit that G again. And then we're going to take the left hand and slide from this E flat to E to E. See, E flat to E. and then we're going to just end it with a C note there. And that lick's going to reoccur through the whole lesson, so I would learn it through the whole song. All right, so that ends the intro. Let's play it nice and slow so you can, you can see it all in its context. And then that gets you in the song. That is it for the intro of the song Goodbye World Goodbye in the key of C. We will see you at the next lesson where we start the first verse. Thank you so much for watching.